Hey, what's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome to the channel where today I'm going to be unboxing and testing out one of the latest 2020 model TVs, and that comes in the form of this 55-inch Samsung Q80T. Now, before we get started, I just want to say a really big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for sending me this Samsung Q80T to unbox and test out for you guys. But not only did they send me that TV, they also sent me this 55-inch Samsung 8 Series TV. So a really big thanks to them, and I will be unboxing that in another video. And if you would like to pick up either of these TVs or any of the other latest models, then please head over to their website. I'll be leaving a link in the description where they've got all these TVs. They are still open for business when it comes to internet orders and that. And, you know, they do price matching and all that long, you know, warranties and all that sort of stuff. So please go check them out. You know, they're a great company and, you know, you will be supporting the channel at the same time. So please go check out the link in the description. Oh, and also not to forget, the latest prices as well will be on their website because they fluctuate daily. So best go and check those out now. Right, so the way that I'm going to do this video today is that I'm going to be starting off by giving you guys a bit of a tour around the outside of the box. Then once we've done that, we will get the TV unpacked, have a look around the TV itself, have a look at the included accessories. Then we will fit these wall brackets to the back of the TV. Fingers crossed I have got the right bolts to fit the TV. And if I have, we will then wall mount it. Once we've got it wall mounted, I will give you guys a bit of a tour around the TV. We try out some demo footage, maybe a little bit of gaming, and maybe test out the sound as well. So I think it's time we crack on. Right, let's start off with taking a tour around the outside of the box. And as we can see, it is a Samsung QLED. And this is the Q80T, and it is the 55-inch model. Right, moving on to the top, and as we can see, it's 4K Ultra HD connected, VDE tested, HDR 1500, color volume 100% to DCI P3. And then we have HDR 10 Plus. Smart TV powered by Tizen, Alexa built in, Google Assistant, and works with Apple AirPlay, and that is a very handy thing to have indeed. And then finally, HDMI. I think what we'll do next is I will go and grab my tape measure, and I'll give you guys some measurements of the box. Right, got my tape measure, and reason why I'm going to give you guys some measurements of the box is just for anyone who maybe wants to transport this home in a car, or you just simply want to store the box somewhere. And it's something that a lot of you guys have appreciated in the past, so I'm going to do it again. So we're going to start off with the depth of this box, and that is 18 centimeters or just over 7 inches. The height is a little over, 33¼ inches or 84½ centimeters. And then the final measurement, which is the width, and that is coming in at 143 centimeters or 56¾ inches. Now we've got those measurements out of the way, let's look at getting the TV unboxed. And just taking a quick look at the top here, tells us to open it from the top, take out the accessories, and then fold down the back flap and lift the TV out. Now if I just quickly show you guys round the back, as you will see, there is actually a perforated edge, and that is on both ends, and that's the point that we're going to tear down to on the rear of the box. And as you can see there, it just shows you how far you've got to sort of tear it down to, and then bend it back, and then lift the TV out. So that's what we're going to do right now. Right, got my knife, so let's start opening this box up. I'm just going to cut along this tape on the top, being careful. Let's put that to one side there. And let's see what we've got in here. So we've got a bag of accessories there, and some instructions. So we've got our quick setup guide, sticker, and what looks like part of the stand for the TV, but we're going to put those to one side now, and we'll look at those after we've got the TV out. So I'm just going to spin this around quickly. And we're just going to now break along this perforated bit on the rear of the box. And that's not too bad at all, as you can see. And then just fold it down. Now it's at this point I'm going to have to get my partner to give me a hand to lift it out of the box. Right onto his front. There we go. Well, that was simple enough, taking that out of the box. And now we have got it on the floor. I think what I'll do is give you guys a bit of a tour around the back of the panel, including all those inputs and outputs. So the inputs and outputs are on the right hand side of the panel, as if you are looking at it straight on. So starting at the bottom, we have an aerial cable, a couple of satellite cables, LAN cable, 1, 2, 3, 4 HDMIs, and number 3 is EARC, and number 4 has a gaming controller icon. So potentially, is it 2.1? I am not sure, but I'm guessing it is something to do with gaming, so it's got the controller on it there. Digital audio out, which is optical, and a couple of USBs. Now moving on to the right, and we have 4 holes there. That's to put your bolts in for your wall mounting brackets. I'll give you the dimensions for those in a minute, and also the length of the bolts that you're going to need. Moving on around to the right even further, and we have the power cord socket there. Then to the bottom of the panel, and this is where you would mount the plate for your tabletop stand. And finally, moving on right to the bottom, and as you can see, there is a little clicky button there, and this little thing just there, this little switch. Don't know what that is for, but I'm sure we will find out. Moving on to the wall mounting bracket holes now, and I'm going to give you guys some measurements for those. So they are 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres. And the measurement from the outside in is 52 centimetres. From the middle of the hole there to the top is 20 centimetres, and from the bottom is to the bottom hole, this is 20, just a fraction over 29 centimetres. So the size of the bolts that you're going to require for these holes, if you want to wall mount it, are 26 to 28 millimeter M8 bolts. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. We're in lockdown here at the moment in the UK, and we didn't have, or we didn't think we had the right size bolts for this TV, and we didn't think we were going to wall mount it. So, you know, we can't go out to the usual shop that we do go to for all our bolts, but we did manage to find some that, to be honest, we're going to have to sort of bodge on here. We've got some spaces because, as you can see, you know, they're really long. But, you know, in these desperate times call for desperate measures. So, like I said, you know, I wouldn't sort of recommend doing it this way. But, you know, being in lockdown and all, we've just got to make do with what we've got. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly install these onto the back there with these bolts and these spacers. And there you go, nice and secure. Now we've got the wall mounting brackets all fixed to the TV. We'll now move on to the included accessories. So as I showed you at the start of the video, we've got this bit of plastic. This is for the tabletop stand, and that comes with all the included screws right there. And I will be putting this together in another video. Then moving on, we have the base for that, and yeah, nice bit of weight to that. Feels pretty sturdy, as it should be for you know, a TV like this. Last thing you want is the thing falling over. There's that sticker I showed you before. It's in the top of the box. The quick setup guide, which just shows you how to put that stand together there. And then finally we have the accessory sort of pack. So let's open this up and see what the lights are inside. So I won't bother getting these out. That's just your instructions there, user manual. But this is where all the goodies are. So let's have a look. We have, come out, one remote control, which looks very much like the one I had on my Q90R. So let's tear this out the packet. And there we go. So we've got some shortcut buttons on that, and we'll try that out once we've got the TV up on the wall. And then your sort of more posher, like slimline remote looks very nice. Again, very sort of similar to the one with the Q90R, which was silver, but the sort of form factor of it is very similar. And looks like it's got a little hole there, which I'm guessing will be for a microphone for your voice search and such like. Then we've got, I can't remember what that is, but no one ever uses that, I don't think. Power cable, I will measure that in a second. And batteries for your remote controls. So let's get this tape measure out and measure this power cable. As you can see, it's the British 3-pin plug. And the total length of that is 1.5 meters, so not very long at all. Now that's all done, I think it's time we get this TV up on the wall. Now comes the best thing about unboxing a fresh new TV, and that is removing the protective film. Not as good as doing a 65-inch one, but 55 inch is still good nonetheless. So let's crack on with the unpeeling of this protective film. I'll do it slow, so you get the full satisfaction. Yeah. Oh, it's always so satisfying. Oh yeah. And there she blows. I've now got everything connected up to the TV, and we have the red power light on, which you can see just there. And all that there is remaining for me to do is turn it on for the first time. So here we go. And we've got the QLED logo come up there. And straight away it has come up with the setup menu for the TV, and it is prompting me to set it up using my mobile phone. Now I'm not going to bore you guys with this process, so I'm going to go right ahead, set it up, and join you guys on the other side. And hey presto, the setup is complete. And that was simple enough to do, and as you can see, everything is working perfectly fine. And I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I am really impressed with the image that I'm seeing on this TV so far. I've gone ahead and had a bit of a mess around, and yeah, first impressions are great. I think what we'll do is start off by taking a brief tour through the home menu, and just have a look at some of the pre-installed apps that you get on the UK model. Now obviously this is going to be all dependent on where you are in the world, so please just bear that in mind. So we got things such as your favourites like Netflix, Prime Video, BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, and one of my personal favourites, the Apple TV app. And this is great if you've already got content that you've purchased from Apple, like the films and such like. So you can just sign into your account and watch shows back on the TV. And I don't know if you've noticed, but once I'm sort of scrolling through to each app, it comes up above of suggested things to watch. So on Prime Video there, it's coming up with Prime films and such like. And, you know, over on the Apple app above that, you've got shortcuts there to stuff. So again, you could sort of just go straight into those, and it's really handy. And moving on, again, you've got YouTube there. Again, plenty of shortcuts and that. So yeah, all seems very nice. Now let's just quickly get up the settings page here. I know a lot of you guys like to know what's going on with settings and whatnot. So this year we've got your standard, dynamic, natural and movie. So not a lot of change there. Going into expert settings. I believe this is different this year because we've got brightness, which controls basically the backlight, where last year brightness was just brightness, then you had a separate backlight one. So they seem to have integrated that all into one. But yeah, you've got all your sort of regular Samsung settings there, which I'll probably cover in more detail in another video. So what I think we'll do now is fire up YouTube and a bit of demo material. And we are off with one of Samsung's very own demos. And this is in 4K HDR. Let's just turn it up a little bit. And I'll just show you guys that it is in HDR. As you can see right there. And yeah, that is looking very good indeed. You have to excuse the bright lights in the room at the moment, but it is getting dark out. And this is just in the standard mode at the moment. And let's change that to dynamic and let it show itself off. And let's try a bit of natural. And I think that looks a cracking image. Right, I think that's enough of that, and we'll try one of my very own pieces of footage next. Okay, now we are onto a piece of my own footage, which is in 4K and it is on YouTube. And yeah, this looks really, really nice indeed. You know, nice and sharp image there. Again, this is just on, what have we got? This is just on the natural mode. We put it back as standard. I think that's how it came out of the box. And yeah, that looks really, really good. I'm impressed with that. Please let me know what you think of that. Let's go in a little bit closer here. Well, I tell you what, I could eat one of those right now. Yeah, very, very pleased with that image. Let's turn up the volume there a little bit. Right, so what I'm going to do now, and we are off with Dirt Rally 2.0, and the TV is automatically changed to its game mode, and I believe this game is in HDR. So if I just quickly get up the menu there, and yeah, as you can see, game HDR, and yeah, looking very nice. Let's turn it up a little bit, and I believe it's on that amplifier again. That's, yeah, got some good volume to it. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's move back here a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to sit in my one of my usual positions. So excuse the very bright lights up there, but it seems to be doing a good job at sort of handling those anyway. And that looks yeah, really, really nice. This is on the PS4 Pro. I forgot to say about that. But I do also have an Xbox One X, which I will be testing out on this TV. So anyway, I think we're wrap up right there. Well, that just about wraps up. And once again, I've got to say a big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for sending me out this TV and the other one. And if you would like to pick up one of these or one of the other TVs, then please go to the link in the description where you can go and buy one of these for yourselves. And there will be listed as well all the latest prices. So if you guys have enjoyed this video today, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of the same in the future, including more unboxings and that other TV that I showed you earlier, then please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell icon, because otherwise you will not be notified of my latest upload. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on next one. Bye for now.